Welcome back to Crafty With It, or welcome if you're new. Sorry it's been a minute. A lot of stuff's been going on around here with the farm, so we've been pretty busy with that. We did change my office. We moved it into our master bedroom and moved our bedroom into my daughter's old bedroom. So let me show you around. I do need better lighting in here. Let me tell you, the lighting's not great because the lighting is made for a bedroom. I do have a lot more room. I've got my bins over here. Please excuse the mess. That is for an order that I have to do. And then I've got two windows in here, just like the other room. My table is in the middle, just to where I can actually walk around the whole table now. I still have my printers and there you go. I still got my sublimation printer and my regular printer, my Cricut, and this table. And then my desk, please excuse the mess. And then two closets, one's got one for my products and stuff like that. I got my dog's blanket right there. If they want to come in, they can. I don't have a whole lot on the wall just yet because we just did it not too long ago. I did keep the picture of my granddaughter in here. And my chair, my mother-in-law got me this chair. I love it. It's so nice. It was nice of her to do that. Thank you, Mom. And then my old chair, which does not have a backing and, you know, I don't have a footrest. So she was kind enough to see this one and she got it for me. So I really do appreciate that. And then I have product underneath my table right there. I got the wind spinners, which we'll be doing that today. And then I got the 4-in-1 can coolers, which those are pretty neat too. I'll show you those in another video when I go to do them. But today I am going to show you what I'm going to do. Sorry about the lighting, everybody. It's not the greatest in here yet. We're still trying to figure out what we want to do for lighting because I still want the ceiling fan. So maybe just get a different ceiling fan with open lights. I have not decided yet. But here's the wind spinners we're going to do today. We're going to sublimate on both sides of these. I am taking them because I have a vendor show. Come on, out of focus and quit going in and out. I have a vendor show at the Relay for Life that me and my husband's doing. We decided at the beginning of the summer that we were going to participate in the Relay for Life because he is a cancer survivor. He had stage 4 colon cancer, and I've probably mentioned that in other videos. As of December, I want to say December was my last video, guys. And I'm sorry. I know I need to keep up on it. It's just I went back into office. I want to say in March, not long after Bob's surgery for his right side liver removal. I went back into office full time. We're no longer working from home. So that kind of put a crimp in it. And then my hours changed to 6:30 in the morning. So I have to go in even earlier. And a lot of my time spent on my different videos and stuff like that were first thing in the morning, prior to me getting ready for work or going into work. So I'm trying to adjust right now. So I'm at a place right now where I think I can get back into getting you guys some videos out and possibly some how-tos, maybe some work with me's. I'm trying to get it to where my Etsy's taken off. I did close down my Tumblr and my decal Etsy site. I do have my own website that all of that is on, which is www.craftywithit.com if you want to go check those out. The only other Etsy store that I have is t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies. If you want to check that out, that's on Etsy under CraftyWithIt CT. So it'll be my initials at the end. Again, that's Crafty with It CT over on Etsy. You're more than welcome to purchase over there. You will know that my prices are a little bit higher on Etsy due to the fact that I have to pay the Etsy fees, the shipping, and stuff like that. So you will pay a little bit more over on Etsy than what you're paying on my website. I do have the sweaters, hoodies, t-shirts over on my website as well. If you want to go check that out, I do ship anywhere in the United States. Let's get started making these wind spinners. I am currently at my computer right now in Microsoft Word. What we're going to do is, as you see, this is bigger than what my print will be. I do have a previous video showing you how to do this. I will put a link up for that video if you need step-by-step on how to get your image printed bigger than what your actual paper size is. This image right here for the wind spinner, we want the height to be 10-12 and the width to be 10-12 as well. Sorry about my dogs, they're having a little bit of fun in the background. Okay, so we want 2 prints for each wind spinner. That way we can do front and back. So what I'll do is I want to give just a little bit of space on the top. That way I can position my wind spinner perfectly. And then I'm going to go over to File, Print. I've got it set up with my printer, but I want to go to the Properties. With the Properties, I don't know if I can't make it bigger for you. But with the Properties, I want to go to Premium Presentation Paper Matte. I want High Quality. And then I'm going to go over to More Options. And I'm going to mark this as mirror. I typically leave this setting alone. I don't touch that. And then I go back over to Main. Just double check. Hit OK. And then I'm going to set the print copies to 2 because we need 2 of these. And then I'm going to hit print. And then once it starts printing, I know that it's already sent to the printer. And then I take note of where the bottom of my image is at the bottom of this page. And then I will scroll up with my up arrow. And I'm going to leave a little bit extra. That way I can cut it off and rearrange with a little bit extra on there. And then I will do the same thing, but I'm going to wait to hit print until my second image is already at the computer. Again, sorry about the lighting, guys. I do have my ring light behind you guys. Hopefully that helps a little bit. I'm going to go over all the things that you need now that my prints are printed. I have the first part of it, and then the second half of the truck, and then I made a pumpkin, and I've got the second half of that. You're going to need a rotary slicer, a level, heat tape to tape the 2 pieces of paper together, and I use the temporary adhesive, the 505. Come on, auto zoom. There we go. The 505 temporary adhesive. It says it's for fabric, but I use it to do the wind spinners, and it works great. This way I can do both sides of the wind spinner at one time instead of doing one side, waiting for it to cool, and then doing the other side. It saves a lot of time. And then I have my butcher paper. I get a big roll of butcher paper from Sam's Club. So I'll need 4 pieces of that because you want it on top and bottom of each design. So you'll want the butcher paper on top and bottom of the design. So you'll need 4 sheets of that because we're making 2 wind spinners. And here we go. I hope the lighting's good enough for you guys. I'm not sure. Let's open my rotary blade. Okay, so sometimes you can get away with using your scraps. So I've got my scrap from my last wind spinner that I did. So this is my bottom half. That saves me on a little bit of paper. Oh, you'll also need the mat on the bottom to cut. So let's get started. Put this one aside. Okay, so we're gonna start cutting these. It's gonna look sideways to you guys because I don't have an area where I can set my camera up above my head. So we're going to slice off that little white piece that's left. Oh. See, there's a little white piece right here that's left. Let me see if I can't move you guys. Okay, so there's a little white piece that's left. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right there. What we're going to do is slice it off because we want to mirror these images together, the two halves that we sliced. And I would love to have much more lighting in here. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Okay, I don't know if you can, maybe if I move you over. Try and get it as even as possible. And then slice it off. Don't move your cutter, your ruler until you know that it's been sliced. I'm gonna do both the big images first. I'm sorry, you guys can't see that. Maybe right there. Makes it a little bit awkward for me, but I hope it helps you guys. Because I want you to be able to see this. Okay, so we've got that gone. So we got a clean edge. We want a clean edge for this part. Let me take off most of this and maybe I'll be able to move it over so you guys could see it better. So this is the piece that I save. I saved this to print on. I might have to turn the fan on in here. It's kind of muggy. You guys are hearing all my chickens and everything. Okay, so now that I have the bigger part of this cut down, I am going to cut this piece off. Because it's not needed. So get it as straight as you can. And cut it off. That's done. So now we are going to tape the two pieces together. And I'm gonna move you guys up. So we got the two pieces, and we want to make sure that we match them up to where they actually match up on our wind spinner. So what you'll do is line them up. And just make sure all of the seams match up on the design. And then once all the seams match up on the design, this is where we're going to use our tape. And we're going to tape the front. So we've got 2 pieces of tape on the front, one right here and one over here. And then we're going to flip it over, and I generously tape the back because I want it to be able to sit pretty flat on my heat press. Okay, so we got the back taped. And then we got a full picture. And that is how I put 2 halves together off the word. And we can make a bigger image than just an 8.5 by 11. Okay, we're all taped. I have my heat press set at 385. We're going to press it on heavy pressure for 225 seconds. I've got the image all taped together. I'm going to spray it with my 505 adhesive over my garbage can because I don't want any of the adhesive to get on my floor or on my table or anything like that. And then we're going to set the image on here. And just try to line it up as best you can. And then I have it stuck on here. Okay. And then I'm going to spray the other side of it. Again, spray it over your garbage can because this will make your floor or your table or any surface that you're working on very sticky. And then I'm just going to take the other side that's not adhered and place it on. Try to get it as close as you can to the other one. You can't see through the image, so you gotta use your best guess. And then just flip it over, and then you can actually see the outline of where the image is gonna be. I don't know if you can see the outline in there, but you can see the outline of where the image is gonna be. So I'll do that to both of my prints and get them ready to be pressed. You will lose some of your image. Not a whole lot though. Like, I'll show you. Like right here. Because this technically is not a wind spinner image. You will lose some of it, which I'm okay with, as long as I got the main part of the image in there. Okay, the heat press is at 382. I got you guys a little bit lower so you can see what I'm doing. Make sure you have your heat gloves too when you go to do this, because the metal will be extremely hot. Okay, so let's get our first one on here. I'm gonna put your paper down, and then I'm going to put our first image down. First image is on, and then I'm going to put the bushier paper down again. And again, make sure 385, 225 seconds, heavy pressure. Got about 32 seconds. I'm going to put my gloves on. Sorry if you guys hear my dogs. They're freaking out because some kids just went past on mini bikes. So, 18 more seconds. And I can't leave my heat press because it's almost done and they're all freaking out. Okay, here we go. Guys, I just throw it on the floor for now. guys the finished design. Okay, let me go check on them. They're doing fine. Okay, so I'm gonna put the second one on. And we'll press this one. It's so cute. And it comes with a hook, a spinner hook. And then if you hold it, I gotta get it into the right position. If you hold it like this and do that, that's where you can spin it. These are up on my website. They are not on my Etsy page. My website is www.craftywithit.com. And I will show you the next one when it is done in 180 seconds. Okay, we got about 12 seconds left for this one. Got my gloves on. Always remember to put the gloves on because it's extremely hot. Okay, we're gonna sit there for a minute on the granite, which it cools it off a lot quicker. And I'm so glad my husband found the granite at a granite store in the garbage. It's the remnants of cupboards and or countertops and stuff that they were making. But it works well to cool stuff off. A lot quicker than if you had a butcher block or anything like that. I'm going to grab one of the spinners so you guys can actually see it spin as well. Okay, so this one's super cute. He is adorable. Okay, I'm going to twist it. And if you want to twist it even more, you can hold it like that and twist it more. There we go. Now you can see me. Okay, so it's got little spinners that you connect it to. I moved just so I had more room. And then we just hook it to the top. Like so. If I can get it hooked. There we go. And then in the wind, it spins. Super cute. So these are going to be on my webpage. And I'll be taking these to the Relay for Life vendor show too that we participate in. We're actually one of the key speakers at this one this year because my husband has cancer. But thanks for following along on Crafty with us. I hope you enjoyed the video. I do plan on producing more videos going forward. Again, I have my website, www.craftywithit.com. I do also have Etsy. It is under CraftyWithIt CT if you'd want any t-shirts or any kids clothing. I'm just starting to put the kids clothing up recently. It's mostly t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies for adults, the unisex. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell for any upcoming videos. I do plan on doing more videos going forward. Hopefully it can put out at least 1 to 2 a week. We'll see how that goes. Thanks for following along and have a great day.